My name is Elaine Harris. I'm a lead consultant for the Office of Training and Development here at Lamoni. This presentation is aimed at creating a safer workplace. And here are the table of contents that we will be discussing. So the Office of Safety and Training is a key component of creating a safe work environment here at Lamoni. The training and development consultants have developed advanced safety improvements by restructuring the safety system and ensuring safety training is accessible for all employees. Therefore, this training has been designed to provide clear guidance on possible toxicant exposures in the office and how this can affect employee health. Chemical exposure is an everyday occurrence. However, this presentation will provide an understanding of how these chemicals appear in office equipment, supplies, and the environment, and how this information can be a catalyst for change. We'll go over next occupational health hazards found in the office. So this could be in the form of flame retardants, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, cleaning products, bisphenol, plasticizers, water contaminants, and the ergonomics in our chairs. So the flame retardants can be found in our furniture, office chairs, dust, and other consumer products. So identifying these and finding solutions is what we're aiming at as well. The polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons can be found in printer toners and copiers. So reducing our use of copying and going paperless is a great option moving forward. Also cleaning products like bleach, ammonia, and other chemical agents. Bisphenol A found in thermal receipt papers. Again, a motivation to aim towards paperless in the future. And also plasticizers found in cables and carpet materials. There is the issue of possible water contaminants like microplastics and nanoplastics that affect our health, and then the ergonomics in our chair as well. Moving on, we'll discuss unintentional injuries. So the most common form of office workplace injuries are slipping and falling. Poor ergonomics can inadvertently lead to back pain issues, carpal tunnel syndrome, and posture issues. Exposure to trauma, both physical and emotional. Also exposure to extreme decibels leading to ear trauma. According to the CDC, 22 million American workers are exposed to unsafe decibels at work. Workplace stress has been reportedly linked to 120,000 fatalities in the United States every year. 83% of U.S. workers reported that they suffer from work-related stress. Also, we'll move on to cultural factors. So understanding how safety precautions work and identifying hazards in the workplace must be universally understood by all employees. So this means providing information for employees that may have language barriers. For the most part, this training serves as an approach to inspiring the conversation surrounding safety training and development. Cultural factors surrounding safety in the workplace involve how an individual perceives hazards compared to how hazardous chemicals or situations are perceived in their native country. Okay, addressing workplace claims. Workers have rights, including the right to work in a safe environment. When the safety needs are not met, accidents can occur. Claims can be made by contacting the safety department or completing a claim report in the Lamoni employee portal. Documentation is very important. Make sure to inform your manager on duty to ensure all incident reports are completed. Next, we'll discuss health impacts. The toxicants discussed can cause a number of reactions or side effects. Mainly, there's the possibility of coming in contact with everyday products that can be endocrine disruptors. Endocrine disruptors are exogenous chemicals or substances that change the function of the endocrine system and cause negative health impacts. Next, we'll discuss mental and emotional impacts. The workplace can inspire a number of emotions. However, when employee compensation and recognition are not aligned with the workload, an individual can be faced with what is often called burnout. Workplace stress can have a significant impact on one's ability to work and function effectively outside of work. Characteristics of workplace stress include decreased job performance, reduced communication, and intrusive stress that impacts daily functioning. If you or anyone else you know is having trouble coping with challenging situations or feelings, please reach out by dialing 911 or visit 911lifeline.org to chat with a professional. The next slide we will discuss are the 5 strategies for prevention. And these are identify, collaborate, develop, replace, and repeat. So the identify portion realizes that now that you've gained information about the potential toxicants, it's time to be mindful of what we all see in the workplace environment. Identifying potential hazards could lead to big changes, and identifying potential hazards in the workplace could also prevent unintentional injuries. So the second step would be to collaborate. So once an issue has been identified, it's time to collaborate. And you can start this by filling out a hazard report form and email it to the report hazard email listed below. A representative from the safety department will respond to your claim within 24 to 48 hours. Depending on the severity of the situation, there may be immediate response that follows. And then from there, the case will be handled and investigated by the safety response team. The next step would be to develop. The safety response team will be in charge of investigating the claim from there. So after investigation has been completed, the data collected will be used to evaluate the safety concerns. And finally, an appropriate action plan to mitigate the potential hazard will be developed. So next will be to replace. The action plan developed by the safety response team must consist of a clear plan for replacing the existing safety concerns. If a hazardous material is the issue, then a replacement must be made to accommodate the situation and the solution. If a hazardous work hours are, for example, impacting the health and wellness of workers, then a replacement in work hours must be provided to ensure the health of employees are supported. Whatever the issue is, a replacement option should be presented in a cost-efficient and ethical manner. And then the fifth step would be to repeat. As the replacement process occurs, results will be strategically monitored and reviewed, and the process repeats as new concerns are identified and uncovered. Some problems may have complex answers, but identifying and documenting these risks are important for creating a safe and secure office environment. So next we will discuss the accountability strategy scavenger hunt. So this is a fun way to test our knowledge of workplace safety hazards. A scavenger hunt has been developed, and this will help employees identify resources and support around the workplace. So we've decided that the first 3 teams to turn in a correctly completed hunt gets to leave early on Friday. So this would, the scavenger hunt is designed to see how well We know about the safety and support available from the safety department and the organization. This would include questions like, where do employees submit injury claims? Where can employees turn for counseling services? What email address do employees use to turn in a hazard report form, and so forth. So the details of the scavenger hunt will be mailed to everyone at the same time so that everyone can start their scavenger hunt fairly. Okay. The next slide will discuss another activity we have in mind for creating a culture of safety, and that's to discuss and review Maslow's theory. So taking a stance for workplace safety is a basic human need, and according to Maslow's hierarchy of theory needs theory, all humans have a need to feel like they belong and are safe from toxic environments. Therefore, our answer is be the change. One way to foster change and safety for everyone to be themselves is to celebrate cultural diversity in the workplace. So in addition to implementing our strategies for safety and steering clear from toxic substances or chemicals, we can also celebrate cultural diversity in the workplace and hold space for all cultural holidays. This can increase feelings of safety for employees of all backgrounds. Creating a safe work environment can involve making everyone feel like they belong. So this is in an effort to mitigate exposure to prejudice, inequality, and by celebrating cultural diversity in the workplace, we can hold space for all cultural customs. In conclusion, this presentation discussed types of workplace injuries, statistics, cultural factors to workplace well-being, workplace injury claims, and health impacts, including the emotional impacts of individuals faced with an injury. Furthermore, 5 preventative strategies were discussed, and an office scavenger hunt was designed to provide tools for employees who need assistance uncovering resources and support. Lastly, employees were equipped with strategies on how to take action for injury prevention in the office environment, also by exploring Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory. I hope you all enjoyed this presentation, and please take some time to look at the references before starting on the scavenger hunt. Have a great day. Bye.